everyone. So today we're going to start something that I've been wanting to do on the channel for a while now, and that's a Throwback Thursday, where we basically going to play like some old games or games that have like a retro vibe. Like today's game, for example, is currently a mobile game, so it's fairly new, but it has an 80s, 90s vibe to it, and it is a game called Saved by the Bell. I just found this. It's like one of these series games where you like have choices and you make the choices and that plays out the storyline. So I thought it'd be fun to play through it for a little bit. Just gonna try it out. I want to play these retro 80s, 90s type games. There's a lot of old games that I have up on my 3DS. Some things like off the top of my head I can think of. There's like an Aladdin. There's some Lord of the Rings games on there. There's just like some crazy stuff that came on my 3DS when I got it off eBay. And I was like, this be a fun series like for Thursdays, because you have that hashtag that goes around, the Throwback Thursday, where people, talk about things that happened in the past. So I thought it'd be fun to play games that happened in the past or that had that sort of old time vibe, and so that's what we're going to get into today. So here we've got this game up and ready. It's called Series. There's two versions. We're going to be playing the Saved by the Bell version this week, and next week or the week after, in a few weeks we are going to get into playing the Breakfast Club version that you see there. So I'm excited to kind of see what this is. I wasn't a huge fan of Saved by the Bell. I watched some different shows growing up, but I do watch reruns of Saved by the Bell, and I enjoyed it. So I'm not an expert in all the characters, but I think it'll be fun to play through and see what happens in this game. So, let's jump right into it. Alright, so we're going to go Saved by the Bell. And there should be, let me turn on the volume. There should be some volume. Okay, so yeah, you're just gonna go through the story. Here we go. We got it now. I love the vibe. What the heck? Where am I? Oh, this is cool. Yeah, this was like a, I think, 90s show, like early 90s. Is that a flamingo? I don't know. What's my sneaker doing here? Ice cream. Let's get into it. Okay, so the morning alarm sounds on your phone. Alright, you shut it off, rub your eyes, and stretch your arms. Player, what a weird dream. A weird dream it was, but as weird as your dream was, it's nothing compared to what's about to happen. Okay. Really, what's about to happen? Oh, you'll find out. So there's a narrator talking to your character? Okay, why don't you start by getting up and walking to the mirror? So I guess we're gonna choose how you look for the rest of the show. Alright, we gotta choose, I guess you get to choose a character? That looks like, let's see who we got. Oh, they're just random people. They don't even have Saved by the Bell characters. I don't know. What are our options here? I guess we'll choose the first girl. She kind of looks like Kelly from the show. So, let's get to the story, I guess. So you can actually be yourself. So we're gonna go Mego Dynamite. Alright, I'm ready. Throughout the show, you'll have chances to change your outfit. Okay. Certain outfits will affect how the story unfolds and how people react to you. I've seen these games before and I wasn't interested in it, but when I had the Saved by the Bell version, I was like, this kind of sounds cool. This might be fun to play on the channel. And it's not going to be a series. This is going to be just a one-time thing. We're going to have the Throwback Thursday every Thursday, but it's going to be different games. Unless you guys like the game and you want me to finish it, just let me know in the comments down below. As you check your face in the mirror, you spot something. Ugh, is that a zit? Perfect. Teenagers, zits. On my favorite day of the year, 90s day at Bayside High. Oh, it looks like the school. It looks like the school from the show. Oh, that's epic. The day when the students and teachers bust out their baggy jeans and tie-dye shirts, papers and perm dues. Don't forget slap bracelets. Oh man, slap bracelets. That takes me back. I don't even remember if I had one. I'm sure if I did, I probably lost it. You know. Oh, slap bracelets. Man. The ultimate Throwback Thursday. Yes, this is Throwback Thursday happening right here on this channel. I wish every day could be like this. School bell rings. Ring, ring, ring. Time to go to class. Ah, you saved by the bell. I forgot the song, man. Now I want to watch this show. Where's my locker? I'm gonna be late. You rush down the hall towards the lockers. There it is, number 117. You make a beeline for your locker, and just as you're about to reach it, you collide with someone carrying a huge cake. Is the cake on me? Please don't say it's on me. What's happening? Oh, the cake goes flying into the air to a teacher, it looks like. Oh, that's the principal. We're gonna dodge the mess. We're gonna be so bad. Not wanting to get covered in cake on your first day, you opt to let it fall to the ground. It lands with a splat. Hey, I'm not gonna try to catch a cake. That's hard, man. Oh, the principal, Mr. Belding, yes. Oh, man. I'm sorry, mister. You look at the cake and you're able to piece together that the icing reads, "We miss you, Mr. Belding." It was a cake from Mr. Belding. He's the principal, I think. Mr. Belding? Yep, I used to be the principal here. Oh, he retired. So we got a new story. I retired last year. And thanks to Miss Butterfingers, I'll be able to stick to that diet Mrs. Belding put me on. Mr. Belding launches into a high-pitched, cackly laugh. You, on the other hand, have no reaction. They never laugh. Yeah, we don't laugh at the teacher. Except maybe behind the teacher's back. No, I never did that. I had good teachers growing up. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give you detention. For not laughing? That's not a bad idea. But we probably run out of seats in detention. There goes Mr. Belding's high-pitched snicker again. But seriously, I meant detention for being out of class after the bell. Can you still give detentions if you're retired? That's a good question. Good point. Good point. He even agreed. You're smart. I think you're going to do very well here. Well, anyway, I just came in to help the first day go smoothly for the new administration. And you brought cake? Sure. With your own name on it? Uh-huh. This story's pretty funny. Saying we miss you? Well, I just thought. Oh, who am I kidding? I just miss Bayside so much. So many memories. You know what I missed most? The students? I could say your hairline, but that's kind of mean. I won't be super mean in this. I just don't have it in me. Exactly. That's the whole reason I got into education. To help young people. A few of those students went on to become some of my best friends. I had this one class, gosh, it was almost 30 years ago. They were something else, alright. Not sure if they thought of me as a friend or just their principal. He must be talking about Zach and Kelly and their class, but they were special to me. Well, if you miss it so much, why don't you just come back? I think we would probably change that icing to say, "Welcome back, Mr. Belding." Oh, no, I'm too old. Being a principal is a young man's game. These days I rule the bingo tables. But it's okay, I'm fine, honest. Are you sure? Mr. Belding gets a little misty-eyed. The best piece of advice I ever got was actually from a student. Make the most of your time here, they said. I think they did that in my 35 years as principal. Funny, you actually kind of remind me of them. So the question for you is, how are you going to make the most of yours? Okay, choices you make will have an impact on the rest of the story. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna make some friends. You've made an impactful choice. I'm going to focus on making a lot of great friendships. You seem like the social type. I think you're going to do just fine. Funny, because that's not really me in real life. No, I do okay. I make some good friends, but I'm not always one to go out of my way to talk to people sometimes. You actually remind me a lot of a student I had. Kelly Kapowski. Oh, look at the picture of him. All the memories. She was smart, funny, and friendly to everyone. Always looking out for others, never herself. She had this swell group of friends. Zach Morris, AC Slater, Lisa Turtle, Jesse Spano, and a kid everyone called Screech. Where is Screech, man? I get teary-eyed just saying their names. You know, as the narrator, I know a few things. Like the fact you probably don't run into the guys and gals, Mr. Bell. You probably like the fact that you'll probably... Oh, we're going to get to meet some. We're going to get to talk to the characters. Like the fact you'll probably run into the guys and gals Mr. Belding mentioned. So seems now like a good time to ask, who are you interested in dating? Men. I don't go that way. I do it the way God intended. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Well, you'll definitely have that chance. Some cute guys here at Bayside. Now back to your story. Hey, Mr. Belding, I should probably get to class now. Yes, of course. Lucky you bumped into me and not the new principal. Good luck at Bayside, young lady. Mr. Belding heads down the hall and you go to your locker. Now I just gotta remember the locker combination. You start to turn the dial, the room begins to vibrate. Huh? What was that? You turn the dial, the vibrating increases. What is going on? When you turn the third, a strange light. Are we in a time machine? What is happening? You pull open the locker and are enveloped by a blinding white light. Ah! What is going on? Who's that? The bright light fades and the hallway comes back into view. That was weird. It was weird. I told you it was gonna get weird. Hold on, there's a young man. We did go back in time. We so went in time. We had a time machine. Hey, Screech. Am I Screech? What the heck's happening? You're not Screech. No, I'm not Screech. Did you transform into a girl? What is this game? What is it doing? I guess I'm gonna ask, where am I? Bayside High. Well, I figured that bit, but California. Earth? Stop me when something sounds familiar. I'm Zach Morris. I sort of run things around here, so who are you? I'm Mego. You look around at your surroundings. It's the same hallway, yet a bit different. We so went in a time machine. Yes. Whoa, check out that banner. It says 1989. Woohoo! Back in the 80s. Oh, yeah. What's going on here? Seriously, though, some of my favorite music is 80s music. I haven't gotten into, like, everything yet, but, like, the popular 80s music, I love listening to it. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I'll try to come up with something for next week's episode. Oh, it's mega old. It's from last year. We're really going to take that down. Really got to take that down. What year is it? It's 1990. We're in the 90s now. And they say I'm learning impaired. Zach's shows you his watch. The digital display has today's date, the year 1990. We traveled back in time. That's not possible. She doesn't believe it. Zach snaps his fingers. Holy cow, Screech's time machine. It worked. Screech built a time machine in this story. Epic. Time machine. Can it? You look around and notice that all the other kids are dressed in a sort of aggressively 90s sort of way. Hey, there's nothing wrong with the 90s, man. MC Hammer pants. Yes. Is that a mullet? What is going on here? Okay, it's like this. I may have mentioned to Screech that weekends are always too short. Well, that is true. Right. Anyway, that little goof went off and invented a machine. Totally without my encouragement. That was supposed to make the weekend longer. Hang on. Are you saying he actually built a time machine? Something must have gone wrong, and well, here you are. Oops. Zach smiles and puts his arms out in an aw shucks gesture. Um, you made my dream a reality. I'm back in the 90s, man. This is amazing. You made my dream a reality. Finally, I'm appreciated in my own time. And it's by someone from another time. I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Good timing too because I'm currently down one friend. Who should we definitely get back who we should definitely get back to his own time. Okay, first things first. We gotta figure out a way out of fixing this time travel mess. um Warn future me not to open my locker, build another time machine, or contact Screech. Let's see. Build another time machine? Perfect. Do you know how to build a time machine? No. Me neither. Well, that's a bit of a flaw in this strategy. Yep. Well, if Screech were here, he'd know what to do. Screech! If you're here, Screech must be stranded in the future. I wish there was some way to make sure he's alright. Instinctively, you pull out your smartphone. A few sparks of that strange light from your locker emanate along the edges. Wait, what's that thing? It's my phone. I gotta find a signal. There's not gonna be a signal. There were no phones. Well, there weren't cell phones like we have today. You rush down the hallway searching for better reception, and Zach hurries after you. Where are the bars? Screech is stranded, and you want to go out drinking? What is happening in this game? Reception bars. He doesn't know what that means. Wait, I am getting a signal. You stop in an open locker. I got a signal. This is Screech's locker. Look at the locker number. It's 117. We had Screech's locker. This is my locker too. You lean closer and get more bars. You've got full reception. But just as you're about to read your text, hey, no loitering in the halls, man. Ah, crud, it's Greg, the hall monitor from hell. Quick, hide that phone. You drop the phone in the locker and slam the door shut. Morris, you're supposed to be in class. And you. I don't even recognize you. Who, her? That's Screech. Cousin. Screech's cousin. Yeah, I'm Screech. Screech's cousin. She's here with, cousin exchange program. That sounds something like Zach would totally say and come up with. The Bayside Cousin Exchange Program. It sounds so weird and crazy. Never heard of it. It's new. Yeah, well, you're gonna be the Bayside Detention Program too. Unless you got a hall pass. Greg, old buddy, old pal, who do you think you're dealing with here? Zach puts his arm on Greg's shoulder, distracting him while slipping you a piece of paper. It's a hall pass. Well, as you can see, Mego, cousin of Screech, clearly has a hall pass. You nervously smile and show Greg the hall pass. As for me, I already got in trouble for being out of class earlier today. And according to the U.S. Constitution, you can't be tried twice for the same crime. Greg thinks hard on this for a moment. I don't remember that from civics class. Didn't you fail civics? Greg snatches the hall pass from your hands. That pass is clearly fake. Want to tell me more where you got it? It's mine? We're just gonna go with it. Whatever. It's mine, and it's legit. Alright, prove it. Who signed the pass? Mr. Belding? Let's go with that. Mr. Belding? Greg looks at the pass. Alright, you can go. Boom. But it's attention for you, Zacky Poo. You pull Zach aside and whisper, why did you give me your pass? Don't worry, I've got a plan. How is getting detention a good plan? Zach winks at you as Greg drags him away. I never said it was a good plan. As Zach and Greg disappear down the hall, you stare at the strange surroundings. You're completely and utterly dumbstruck. Okay. Excuse me, I'm not dumbstruck. This narrator trying to tell me what I am. I'm just thinking. Oh, right, thinking. Hey, watch the air quotes, pal. Sorry. What is this? Ah, this is fun. I'm enjoying it. Why don't you just get back to narrating? Yes, of course. You turn your attention back to your phone. You pull the handle on Screech's locker and it won't budge. Alright. Oh no, it's locked. This is not good. Actually, it's like the opposite of good. So what am I gonna do? Hey, we're meeting Kelly. Excuse me, have you seen Zach Morris? You turn around to see Bayside's cutest student, Kelly Kapowski, carrying a stack of posters. And she's joined by Slater! Yeah. Bet Preppy's in detention. Already? The day's barely started. It's Jesse! And Lisa, yeah, but he's an overachiever and underachieving. The group chuckles as they head to class, but Kelly stays behind. How do you know her name is Kelly? I'm the narrator. It's kind of my job to know stuff. Who are you talking to? No one? And how do you know my name? I'm a good guesser? I'm a really good guesser? I guess I could have said I'm psychic. Nobody is that good a guesser. Come on, what gives? I'm serious, I'll prove it. Think of a number between 1 and a million. I know. She's right. Anyway, have you seen Zach? Actually, he got into trouble. And I think it's my fault. Well, that's a twist. He gave me his hall pass and got detention. That boy will do anything to get out of doing work. He was supposed to help me hang posters. Kelly sighs. Well, you already know my name. Because you're one of the greatest guesser in the world, she motions towards you in an obvious sign that you should properly introduce yourself. Alright? And you are... Screech's cousin? Let's just go with that. I'm Screech's cousin, Mego. Oh, wow, really? Yeah, I'm here with the Cousin Exchange program. You look so good. Normal. For someone related to Screech. Oh, man. You look normal for someone related to Screech. I get that a lot. Kelly checks her watch. It's great meeting you, Mego, but these posters aren't going to hang themselves. Without any help, it's going to take a while, so I better get started. You take a look at the posters. They're for the big dance coming up. Pretty important event, huh? I'm the president of the planning committee. And the treasurer and chief poster hanger. We're not a very big organization. Turns out people like going to dances a lot more than they like planning them. I can understand that. She looks at the stack of posters and sighs. Let's help Kelly. You set aside your mission to help Kelly. I'm not into her or anything. Why'd she call her cute? Anyway. Really? You'll help? Yeah. Great. She eagerly hands you an armful of posters. Just plaster them anywhere and everywhere. Thanks for the help, Mego. I honestly didn't know how I was gonna get all of this done. You smile at her as you hang a poster on the wall. Sounds like you've got a lot on your shoulders. There's so much to do, I'm kind of freaking out. Do you have any advice? Rely on your friends? Why not get your friends involved? I bet you're pretty popular. You're right, I do have some great friends. I should learn to rely on them more. Except when they're in, detention. Kelly takes a step back to survey the work. Several of the posters are noticeably crooked. Oh no! Kelly's stomach sinks. She leans against a nearby locker and slumps to the ground. I can't do anything right. How am I supposed to be the president and the treasurer of the committee when I can't even be the poster hanger? Looking defeated, Kelly drops the rest of the posters on the ground. Sounds like you could use a break. Big time. I could really use a friend right now. Kelly smiles at you. Premium choices will give you exclusive opportunities for friendship, romance, and adventures. Okay. We've started your account with some free gems. Oh, so now we get into the cost mode. Take a snack break with Kelly. We're going to go for a little bit longer, and I think I'll end my episode today. How about we go get some soda and snacks? My treat. That sounds perfect. You lead Kelly over to a vending machine until you remember you have no idea where a vending machine is. Actually, the vending machine is that way. Kelly pointed in the other direction. You coolly change course and head down that hall. When you arrive at the vending machine, you pull out your wallet. So, Kelly, what tickles your fancy? Kelly chooses a Diet Cola. You slide $1 into the machine, the can drops down. What are you gonna have? Cola for sure. I don't drink that Diet Coke business. You press the button on the vending machine and your cola pops out. Nice choice. You both open your ice cold drinks and take a slug. So good, I really needed that. And you can take a snack break without a snack. Is that a law? Yeah, you don't want to mess with the snack police. They're serious business. Okay, you pick first. You scan the snack selection. Let's see, we want chips, chocolate, cookies, or nuts. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with some chips. Your turn. Since I'm feeling a bit salty, I think I'll go for the chips too. You pull another bill from the wallet. Hey, that money looks funny. You glance down and realize it's a newer bill that was designed after 1990. Oh, she's gonna find out we're from the future. Quickly, you shove it back to your wallet. You and Zach are counterfeiting money now. No, it's not counterfeit. So what is it? It's just one of those silly novelty dollars. Screech gave it to me. Where is Screech? I haven't seen him all day. I wish I knew. You pull out another dollar and slide it into the machine and select some chips for Kelly. She pulls open the bag and starts to munch. I needed this. Snacking makes everything better. Sugar and salt, nature's stress relievers. So what should we talk about? What do you do for fun? What do you do for fun around here? I mean, besides being a one-woman dance committee. Very funny, Mego. I do like to do all kinds of stuff. What do you like to do? I'm kind of a homebody. I'm actually kind of a homebody. I like to stay in and read. That's so totally me. I like to stay in and just hang out at home and either read a book or watch movies. That's cool. Though I do like to be a bit more active. Maybe I can get you out for some exercise sometime. Sounds like a plan. So what do you think of Zach? In what way? Do you think he's cute? Yeah, Zach was always cute. He was a cute dude. I mean, he looked good. You detect a hint of jealousy. Sounds like I have some competition. Don't worry, Kelly. He's cute, but I won't go after him. You belong with him. We all know that. If you watch this show, you know Zach and Kelly are the item. Nothing wrong with a little healthy competition. It's not like guys are dating, right? I guess you're right. Thanks, Mego. I really needed this, and I really like talking to you. I'm having an awesome time, too. But I should probably get going soon. Yeah, I have to finish hanging the posters. Don't worry, I'll help, and I won't leave you hanging. Corny. You offer a hand and help Kelly to her feet. You spend the rest of the next few minutes placing the last of the posters and fixing crooked ones. Well, that's the last of them. You glance at a nearby clock. Think Zach's out of detention yet? No, he'll have to be there till the end of the day. Maybe he got off on good behavior? Kelly laughs and shakes her head. Not likely. Well, I guess I'll have to go find out. I'll see you later, Kelly. Thanks again for the snack break. You're the best. Kelly gives you a hug. You arrive at the detention room and peer through to find Zach sitting at a desk. He looks bored. Greg sits at the front of the room, feet propped on a teacher's desk with a pencil sticking out of each ear. He glances in your direction. You quickly duck out of sight. That was close. Your mission, should you accept it, get past Greg and secure Screech's locker combination from Zach. Ooh. So what's your strategy? Sneak in? If you would just doze off, you could sneak into the room undetected. Then Greg snaps back. Oh, wait a few more seconds and see the drill collect in the corner of his mouth. You know you're good to go. Like a ninja, you gracefully twist and turn through a maze of desks to reach Zach. What are you doing here? Shh. You crouch close and whisper. This is a jailbreak. I'm here to rescue you. And why would you want to do that? I need your help. Just then Greg stirs. He opens his eyes and looks straight at you. Oh no, we got caught. You're busted. Take a seat, lady. You just got yourself detention. Maybe I should have lured Greg out. You sigh and take a seat. This is some rescue. You give Zach a smirk. He laughs. So, what do you need my help with? My phone got locked in Screech's locker. I need the combination. I was going to ask Kelly, but I got distracted. Oh, you met Kelly. Did she say something about me? Just that you were supposed to help her hang some posters. Oh, I totally forgot. I hope I didn't screw things up with her. Reassure Zach. I don't want... I mean, he's cute and all, but... I'm sure she'll understand. Just make it up to her somehow. Besides, I'm gonna have to get back to my own time eventually, so why would I need to start a romance with Zach right now? Alright, now, let's get back to business. Screech's locker combination. Do you have it? Sorry, I only know his blood type. Why do you know that? Probably best you don't know. Plausible deniability. So, how am I gonna get into the locker? Oh dear. Is this the end? Are you trapped here forever? Are we gonna be trapped in the world of Saved by the Bell? Oh, yeah, okay, we get it. This is serious. Wait, you hear it too? Zach nods. Yeah, he just said. Zach nods. Wait, Zach is listening to the narrator? What? Weird. Anyway, I know how we can get the combo. All locker combinations are stored in Belding's office. Great, now we gotta sneak into the principal's office. We sneak in, get the combo, get your phone. We contact Future Screech, and we get you to switch back. Boom, foolproof plan. Zach smacks his hands together. Then I'm off to the max for the celebratory burger. And you can eat whatever you guys eat in the future. Nutrient pills, dehydrated pizza like in Back to the Future. That's his reference. We eat burgers in the future too. But now I have to take a picture of it first. Weird. Now you have to take a picture of your food before you can eat. Oh man. I don't really do that too much unless it's like something really interesting or something new at a cool restaurant. But most of the time I don't take pictures of my food. Anyway, there's just one little problem. What? Him. Greg. You point to Greg, whose eyes dart around the room suspiciously. I've got a plan. The two of us are going to walk out of here scot-free with the help of this little miracle modern technology. Zach pulls out the 90s era pocket recorder. All we need to do is tape Greg something said bad about Mr. Belding, and he'll have to let us go. Is that really going to work? Done it a million times. So you want to watch The Master, or do you think you've got a better plan? If you can top me, I'd be pretty impressed. Let's see. Go with Zach's plan, I guess. I think I'll watch The Master. Let's see if he can handle it. Haha, funny. So how are we going to get Greg to say something bad about Mr. Belding? Zach motions toward the front of the room. Greg sits at the teacher's desk, seeing how many pencils he can fit in one nostril. Ugh, this guy is weird. If you haven't noticed, our Kepter is not exactly the brightest bulb in the bunch. We could totally trick him. So what's the plan? Well, one thing I know about Greg, he can't stand it when people think he's dumb. So we're going to use that against him. Because he's totally dumb. Just follow my lead. Zach strolls to the teacher's desk as you follow behind. Hey, Greg. Did you ever wonder why Belding gave you the hall monitor job? What do you mean? Zach turns on the recording device and gives you a go-on hand motion. Mr. Belding feels sorry for you? Mr. Belding said you're too dumb for regular classes. We're being so bad to him. So he just has you roam the halls. But now he doesn't even think you can handle that. Greg takes the bait. Oh, that's rich coming from King of Screw-Ups. Half my job is cleaning up his mess. Belding is the dumb one. With that dopey face, dopey voice, and dopey laugh. Pathetic. We got him. The tape recorder goes click. Thanks, Greg. I think we've got everything we need. Wait, what are you talking about? I think this was my favorite part. Zach rewinds and plays Greg saying, Belding is the dumb one. No, that's not what I said. Tape doesn't lie. What are you going to do with it? Gee, I don't know. I could just sit in here for the rest of the day and then go straight to Belding after school, or you could let us leave now and we'll forget we have this. Greg growls in frustration and punches the wall. Oh man, he's taking it out. Alright, just get out of here, you sneaky jerks. And with that, you and Zach strut out of the classroom. Alright, the office is dark and empty. Where's Mr. Belding? Coffee break, I guess. We got exactly 7.5 minutes before he gets back. That's really specific. Yeah, well, I might have snuck in here a few times before. Zach flips on the lights. Oh, it looks just like the office. Now, where's the locker combinations? Check that filing cabinet. No, that's where he keeps my disciplinary file. You've got your own cabinet? It's a pretty big file. You and Zach root around in Belding's office until... Bingo! Zach holds up a floppy disk labeled locker combination. Oh man, floppy disks. That takes me back, y'all. Floppy disks. Can you even find a computer these days where you could read a floppy disk? I was actually curious. I don't even know if I have any floppy disks left laying around somewhere, but man, that is old school right there. Knock, knock, Mr. Belding. Oh no, Kelly. Just then Kelly walks into the office. Hey, Kelly. What are you doing here? I came to get more posters, no thanks to you. What are you two doing in here? Getting more posters? We came to get more posters too. Zach felt terrible that he screwed up your last plan. I really, really do. Zach cups his hands together, making a pleading motion. But as you know, he was unavoidably detained. Hey, what's that in your hand? Kelly points to the floppy disk. Oh, it's a state-of-the-art coaster. Yeah, it automatically evaporates any spills. Zach gives you a thumbs up. Guys, I know it's a computer disk. I mean, what are you doing with it? It's labeled locker combinations. Let's confess. I think we need Kelly on our side. This is it. You're ready to come clean. Okay, Kelly, here's the truth. Drum roll. I'm from the future. Kelly stares at you and then blurts out a laugh. She doesn't even believe. Yeah, okay. It's true. Screech, totally of his own accord, built a time machine. And it worked. But now he's trapped in the future. My phone is locked to Screech's locker. That's why we need his combo. We have to use it to try and contact Screech in the future. And figure out a way to get him back to this time. And me back to my own. Hello. Kelly thinks it over. Fine, if you don't want to tell me what you're up to, why don't you just let us open the locker and then you'll see we're telling the truth. Kelly thinks about it but seems apprehensive. Come on, Kelly. We could get in trouble, but I think I should tell Mr. Belding what is going on. No! Plead with Kelly. Kelly, please. I'm not exaggerating when I say that Screech's locker combination is the most important set of numbers I've ever needed to know. She's not kidding, Kelly. Come with us and you'll see. Kelly takes what you're saying to heart. Okay. Whew, we convinced her. But please be quick. Thanks, Kelly. You're the best. Kelly smiles. Hey, I think this thing. Zach waves the floppy disk. Goes with that thing. He motions toward an ancient computer desk on Belding's desk. Now we just have to figure out how to make the computer go. You guys have never used a computer before? No, my family can't afford a luxury like that. You turn to Zach. He puts his hands in the air. Don't look at me. Screech does all the computer stuff. You turn on the power, and after what seems like eternity, the computer boots up. You grab the disk, slide it in the machine. You access the locker combination file and jot down Screech's combination. Got it. All right, you, Kelly, and Zach race down the hallway. You make your way over to future you / Screech's locker. You enter the combination and grab your phone. Oh, our phone! Check it out. It's all time. It's all messed up from the time travel. Press to unlock. What's that? That's just what did you call it? Time energy. Kelly looks at you suspiciously. It's working. I'm getting my texts. What's a text? It's like talking, but better. Several texts from earlier in the day begin to autoload. They're from Screech. Screech is contacting us. Hello, I'm from the future. It's I, Screech. My parents always said my future would be bright. And they weren't kidding. It's so much hotter in here. Too hot on my delicate skin. I gotta get back to my own time. Hang tight, working on it. So we're texting with Screech, and the screen goes black. No. My phone died. How are we gonna get back? We need power. Hey, it's Mr. Belding, the younger version. Hey, what's going on here? A very agitated and much younger Mr. Belding bounds toward the hallway towards you, breaking into someone else's locker. You're all in big trouble. My office now. Okay, I think this is going to be a good place to stop for today. Oh man, that was kind of fun. I don't know if you guys want to keep seeing this game on the channel, but let me know in the comments down below. Next week we're going to try a different Throwback Thursday game. We might try... actually, we will do this. We'll do the Breakfast Club version next week on Thursday. So look forward to that. And yeah. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this gameplay. If it was fun. If you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was kind of cool. Got a cool storyline through there. So anyway, this is going to be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed Throwback Thursday, episode number 1. And I'll see you next week with another game from the past. Bye.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true.